Dear students of 11th Science and Commerce faculty, today we are going to teach you the poem Cherry Tree by Ruskin Bond. You are suggested to see the page number 66 and 67 of the textbook. So already one video is being sent to you on this poem, and now today I am here to read the text and to explain the poem. So you just see your textbook. 8 years I have passed. 8 years I have passed since I placed my cherry seed in the grass. Must have a tree of my own. The poet had the feeling that he must have his own tree, I said, and watched it once and went to bed. Throughout the day, once he used to watch the tree and then went to bed and forgot. But cherries have a way of growing. Every plant, every sapling has its own style to grow and branch out. So in the same way, cherry tree is also having its own style to grow and branch out. And forgot, but cherries have a way of growing, though no one is caring very much or knowing. Though no one is very much caring or knowing, and suddenly that summer, near the end of May, I suddenly suddenly that summer, near the end of May, I found a tree had come to stay. That tree had come to stay means the tree grows in the natural process. It was very small, 5 months child. It was very small, 5 months child. The figure of here is antithesis. Antithesis means two opposite ideas are brought together. Two opposite ideas are brought together for the greater poetic effect. Here it was very small. It was very small means we can imagine small means what, and 5 months means what. So 5 and small, these are the two opposite concepts brought together, and that's why the figure of speech is antithesis. It was very small, 5 months child, lost in the tall grass. Lost in the tall grass. So small and tall also are the opposite ideas. Lost in the tall grass, running wild. Goats ate leaves. Goats ate the leaves. The grass cutter scythe. There are so many interruptions in the development, in the progress, in the growth of the cherry tree. The goats used to eat the delicate leaves of the tree, and the grass cutter, having no idea about the tree, even apply their scythe म्हणजे विळा किंवा कोयता. So they apply their scythe and cut its delicate shoots, split it apart, and monsoon blight. Split blight, split it apart, and monsoon blight. The pronunciation of the letter TT is repeated frequently, and therefore the figure of speech is alliteration. and therefore the figure of speech is alliteration. Shriveled, the slender stem. Shriveled means the stem which has become dry, the stem which has no wetness in it, that is called shriveled the slender stem. Even so, the letter s is repeated here, and therefore the figure of speech is alliteration. Next spring I watched 3 new shoots grow. नेक्स्ट स्प्रिंग आलेल्या दुसऱ्या वसंत ऋतूमध्ये त्याला असं आढळलं की या झाडाला 3 नवीन पुन्हा फांद्या आलेल्या. 3 न्यू ब्रांचेस अपीयर्ड देअर. नेक्स्ट स्प्रिंग आय वॉच्ड 3 न्यू शूट्स ग्रो. द यंग ट्री स्ट्रगल अपवर्ड thrust its arms in a fresh fierce lust. Arm is the part of human body, and the tree has given that particular image of a child who is willing to go to mother or parents, apply his arm. In the same way, the tree also spread its arms towards sun, air, water, and so on, which are the things supposed to be very necessary for its growth. The young tree struggle upward thrust its arms in a fierce lust. Lust of what? Lust to grow, lust to flourish. The desire, the burning desire, the strong determination to survive is there in that particular cherry tree, and it struggles for its own existence. For light and air and sun, for light and air and sun, I could only wait. I could only wait as one who watched wandering while time and the rain. I have to wait for the change of season. I have to wait for the positive natural changes that can help the tree to survive. I could only wait as one who watched wandering while time and the rain made a miracle from green growing pain. So, green growing pain, of course, everyone has to suffer in the journey of life, and the tree is not an exception for that. I went away next year. I went away next year, spent a season in Kashmir. The poet went to Kashmir for some personal reason, and thereafter came back thinner, rather poor. Spent a season in Kashmir, came back thinner, rather poor, and his health somewhat deteriorated, but richer by a cherry tree at my door. But suddenly I feel relaxed, I feel comfortable, I feel that I can recover by watching the cherry tree in my door. 6 feet high, my own dark cherry. 6 feet high. The satisfaction, the pleasure, the joy, which is beyond description, is here on the part of the poet by watching the 6 feet heighted tree. But richer by a cherry tree at my door. 6 feet high, my own dark cherry, my own dark cherry, my own. The feeling of having the mastership, ownership of something gives a sense of fulfillment to anyone, and the poet feels relaxed by watching the tree. 6 feet high, my own dark cherry, and I could scarcely believe it be it a berry, and I could scarcely believe it a berry. Actually, the cherry tree was planted, but it has the fruits of berry, ripened and jeweled in the sun. The fruits were ripened, fully matured, and jeweled in the sun, and the fruits were shining in the sunlight. Hung from a branch, just one. Hung from a branch, just just one. And next year there were blossoms, small. ब्लॉझम मीन्स एफ्लोरसन्स, बहरणे. आणखीन काही दिवसांनी ते झाड खूप छान बहरलं, त्याला फळं आले आणि एक आत्मिक समाधान, एक सेल्फ सॅटिस्फॅक्शन, अ फिलिंग ऑफ जॉय इज देअर ऑन द पार्ट ऑफ द पोएट. Hung from a branch, just one, and next year there were blossoms, small, pink, fragile, quick to fall. The fruits were of pink color, fragile. Fragile means which can be broken very easily, mutable. That is called fragile. Thisud. Pink, fragile, quick to fall. Just a simple touch can make the fruit fall on the ground. At the merest breath, the sleepiest breathes. At the merest breath, the sleepiest breathe. So the breeze म्हणजे वाऱ्याची झुळूक. The pleasant feeling is offered when the breeze is there, and the merest breath, and the breath on the part of the tree. The growing tree gives the proof that it is alive, and it gives complete satisfaction to the poet. I lay on the grass at ease. I lay on the grass at ease, looking up through leaves at the blue. Looking up through leaves at the blue. The poet used to rest on the grass and look upwards towards the blue sky in a very relaxed mood. Blind sky at the finches as they flow. Blind sky at the finches as they flew, and fitted through the dappled green. Fitted through the dappled green. Dappled means having dark or high or light patches, ज्याच्यावरती बारीक बारीक डाग असतील असे पानं त्या झाडाला होते. While bees in an ecstasy drank. While bees म्हणजे मधमाशा. While bees in an ecstasy drank. मधमाशाचं काम काय असतं? They like the nectar in the flower. The sweet liquid in the flower they like to enjoy. What we call honey, that is called nectar. While bees in an ecstasy drank of nectar from each bloom, and the sun sank. The days pass by. Every morning there is progress, every morning there is satisfaction, every morning begins with new hope, new expectation, and the poet had great expectation from the tree also. Swiftly and the stars turned in the sky. Swiftly and the stars turned in the sky. After sunset, evening is bound to come, and when the evening slowly proceeds, it converts into darkness. and moon moths and singing crickets, and I, yes, I praised night and stars and tree. I like the tree so much that I praise the moon moths, the complete moonlight, the moon in the sky, the stars in the sky, the singing crickets, and I, yes, I too feel happy like every object in the nature. I too feel relaxed to see the situation and moon moths and singing crickets, and I, yes, I praise night and stars and tree, and I used to praise the miracles of the nature. That small, the cherry grown by me. I have the feeling of exceptional satisfaction, and I am proud of myself that I myself had contributed something and did my best to grow the tree, and in this way the cherry tree was grown by the poet. The person who loves nature is really very lucky. Nature, it is said, William Wordsworth, the great nature poet, has said that nature never betrays the heart. Nature never betrays the heart that loves her. निसर्ग कधीही त्यांची प्रतारणा करत नाही जो त्याच्यावरती मनापासून प्रेम करतो. अँड रस्किन बॉन्ड, बेसिकली an Indian writer writing in English, is the great lover of nature. And dear students, we have to remember one important thing, that like a tree, we each must find a place to grow and branch out, and there after only we can say that I have achieved something in my life, I did something in my life. And so you are hereby suggested to plant a tree, a single tree at least, and look after it on the occasion of your birthday. To make it a sweet memory, you have to plant a sapling and you have to take care of it. Just you take care of the small child in your family, and you just see the miracles of nature, and you will feel proud of yourself. And this is all about this poem, dear students. And now I want to tell you that the complete poem is not being asked. The partially questions are set. There are 4 activities being set on poem, and the first part, for your kind information, is begins with 8 years I have passed. From 8 years I have passed, page number 66 and page number 67. So you have to close the first part. Made a miracle from green growing pain. This much part you have to take. 8 years I have passed. Thereafter you have to close the first part here. Who watched wandering while time and the rain made a miracle from green growing pain. This much part is here. First part is here, and the activity sheets will be provided to you as the time proceeds on. The first activity sheet here is for you. You have to state whether the following statements are true or false. Number 1, they destroyed the cherry tree. This statement is false. The cherry tree had an instinct to survive. The cherry tree had an instinct. Instinct means सहज प्रवृत्ती, natural tendency. The cherry tree had an instinct to survive. This statement is true. The poet has mentioned different seasons in this poem. The poet has mentioned different seasons in this poem. For example, summer, spring, then the stanza where monsoon blight, monsoon is also the season which gives you joy and satisfaction and a rare type of happiness when the showers of rain fell on the earth. And one more is here, that the thought which prompted the poet to plant the cherry seed is the poet felt he wanted to have his own tree. The feeling of ownership, the feeling of mastership prompted him to plant the cherry tree. Goats, then the grass cutter, are ultimately responsible for the loss of the tree. Somewhere the tree had to struggle for its own existence against these factors. Some more activities will be given to you in our next meeting, and that's all.